Greetings and salutations, folks. My name's Nick, and welcome back to God of War Ragnarok, where last time we finally finished doing just about everything we can do in the game. Now, there's still more that we could probably do. We could fully upgrade armor sets, weapon. Have we upgraded our weapon? We can upgrade weapon attachments. I don't know how. I would probably have to choose New Game Plus, because there's nobody left in the world to fight. I'm pretty sure, except for, like, the plants that constantly respawn. So, that's done. I feel like I should at least give Valhalla a try. I cannot make any promises, though I did not promise to platinum Ragnarok, and I did that. So, I feel like I'm at least obligated to give Valhalla a try, despite the fact that I'm not necessarily that into roguelikes. We'll give it a go, see what we think of it. The following content is meant to be experienced after the completion of God of War Ragnarok and will contain spoilers. I have already finished it. Let's see. I'm probably just going to go with the recommended starting difficulty. Valhalla is a combat-focused adventure that rewards overcoming challenge. You are encouraged to change difficulties during your experience to find the ideal level of enjoyment. And I think that's one of the tricks, the things about difficulty a lot of people don't necessarily think about, is like how much of the difficulty of the game is meant to challenge you versus you still having a decent time while playing it. Like, if you are no longer having a good time because you find yourself losing over and over and over with no means of progress, like, then sure, lower the difficulty to what matches your... And, like, skill level is probably the wrong word, because... wrong phrasing, because that's in the neighborhood of get good. But, like, to expect everybody to be similarly good enough at a video game in order to just experiencing it is problematic. Because not everybody's going to have that same skill level, and expecting everybody to reach that skill level, or should I say want to. And I think that's one of those things that changes when you go from your, like, big budget AAA experience to your smaller games. Those smaller games can get away with setting the difficulty to whatever bar they want. But, like, the big budget AAA games, they want to keep all of their viewers, all of their players on board for as long as possible. They don't want to have you drop off and not finish the game, because then are you going to get the sequel? A super hard game is going to appeal to its die-hard audience. Now, supposedly this is also like an epilogue of sorts to Valhalla. To Ragnarok. Are we sailing alone?
You are certain you remember nothing of this place?
With Mimir.
Oh, nothing that would help us.
Did we not bring Freya with us?
Why exactly are we doing this?
I do not know.
Oh,
Huh.
that's comforting. Look, I know you expect more from the smartest man alive, but Odin always kept me in the dark about this place. Which is why I urged you to seek Freya's guidance. Repeatedly.
She does not seem eager to speak with me.
Well, quite the opposite, brother. But you tell yourself whatever you need to.
Got a statue of a Valkyrie over there. Statue of another Valkyrie way off in the distance. Also, I'm not actually controlling the boat. I'm just holding up.
Sand.
Exactly as described in the invitation. We finally bloody made it.
So who invited us, then? Who invited us to Valhalla to partake in its delights? Although the idea of Valhalla being a roguelike makes a lot of sense, considering the idea is that of Valhalla is that it's just a never-ending fight. You wake up, you fight, you die, repeat.
Something is happening.
Back to basics then.
Ah, did I lose my sweet armor? That's what I was wondering about. Was like, how much of your equipment do you actually take with you? Oh, we're looking at a completely different. I've lost my shield. I still have the most basic fury. And all of my skills. Explore the black sand shore.
Well, that felt unsettling. Like we plunged into a dream.
A refresher of controls and gameplay concepts can be found in the Codex under Lesson. Luckily, I just finished the game, so we should be okay. Should be being an important note. You can never know exactly how much I can forget in a short span of time. But if this is going to be more combat focused, so I'm sure I'll be back in practice in no time. Oh, hello.
Doesn't seem anyone's here to welcome us.
What does it say above these gates? Mimir, if I just point your head towards the text.
I don't suppose you'll take that as our cue to turn around and leave?
Reatha Sialfur, Sinum Hautum.
To be one's own master.
Master thyself.
A more poetic way of putting it, but yes.
Something is wrong. I feel weaker.
Valhalla may not appreciate our breaking in.
Hello. Aha! Take that. Oh, I am slowly taking damage.
My shield will not open.
Not the sort of foes I expected to encounter here. Curious. Seems it's the way of this place to offer you a choice.
Scoring successful precision throw with the axe has a luck chance to cause stun. Blast drastically increases the power of Scorched Sweep and Scorched Earth skill. I don't remember what those skills are. I don't really use any of these skills. But I'm more likely to throw an axe. So I guess I'll take that. Weapon glyphs empower weapons, and perk glyphs provide unique effects. Status glyphs increase Kratos attributes for this attempt. Each chest has a floating symbol that indicates the type of reward inside. Press L3 to view the symbol's overview.
At least you're not going in completely hobbled.
Although it makes sense to remove your inventory, because it's like, if you went in with... Or should I say... It's easier to determine how to scale combat encounters if you know what a player is walking in with. Like, for example, Max Payne 3. In the third Max Payne, your character can have 2 sidearms or 1 two-handed weapon. And your character is frequently losing that two-handed weapon and infrequently losing those sidearms. So it takes it goes out of its way to control the weapons that you are using. And I feel like that's one of the things they do for this roguelike. Even though you're transferring your ability, like, you still have your weapons and you still have the abilities that you've earned with your experience points. By controlling your inventory, they've essentially reconstructed challenge. Otherwise, you more or less will be exactly where you left at the end of the game. Let's see. Leviathan's Roar. Powerful axe throw that returns with devastating impact. Kratos is fully protected while shielded. Massive area of effect attack that deals damage to all enemies. Ooh, I think that's what I was using before. Yeah. But I'd like to find out exactly how I can get health back, because it seems that I'm just constantly taking damage while being there. Which is a little bit odd for any sort of roguelike. It creates...
Perhaps the last remaining pocket of Asgard. Nothing unreal about it, though.
It creates a timer about it.
This part seems peaceful. We should have a look around.
You truly believe Freya would have aided us in this?
Aided us, talked sense into you. Win-win either way, really. I certainly can't see how there's any benefit to avoiding her.
I am not avoiding her.
Brother, you've gone to bloody Valhalla to avoid her. At least be honest with yourself.
It is not her I'm avoiding. I value Freya.
Well, that I believe. And nice to hear you admit, frankly. I think she values you as well, in her way.
She finds me useful. It is not the same.
Is that really what you think?
I do not believe she understands what she asks of me.
I feel like we've skipped ahead in time. Like, there's been a little bit of a jump past from where we actually left off in Valhalla. Oh, that just goes back up here. And then there's a few locked doors. Let's see what this door here is about. Or there's also the chest, which is probably just going to give me... ten more mastery points, whatever that is used for. Mastery seal points. But, once again, a lot of locked doors. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the...
Right flank! Behind you! Incoming!
Ah. And now taking a hit seems even more dangerous because I don't really have a means of...
Oh dear!
No.
What happens now, I wonder?
Yeah, I feel like that was kind of inevitable because, like, health is constantly going down, which is strange.
We're back outside.
You marched into Valhalla without even talking to us first?
Nice to see you too, milady.
It was a personal matter. and I would not take you from your duties.
You breached Valhalla. Consider it worth my time. This entrance is secret. Who told you of this place?
A mysterious invitation?
Nailed to our door 3 days ago.
You know, maybe you should...
Kratos of Sparta, you are hereby invited to a challenge. Face the past, face the future. Master Valhalla, master thyself. And then directions here, no signature.
Who else knows of this entrance?
Odin and us. It's likely a trap.
You're thinking of going back in.
Would you join me?
Oh, don't let me intrude on your personal matter.
Like, you didn't ask to
Besides,
talk
I
about this,
can't.
but...
Unlike the two of you, I've never died.
What happens if I return inside?
Well, that depends on you. Valhalla draws from the memories of those who enter. In there, you're an open book. Sure, you want to go back in.
How did you even get past the gate?
I forced it open.
With his bare hands.
He forced it open.
Of course
There's an
that's what he
easier
did.
way if you insist on going back in. Come.
Sigrun, maybe later we could continue with that one conversation.
For once, Mimir. I think you've said enough.
Aye. Right then.
That one conversation?
And the other matter we discussed? You're still thinking, I take it?
I am.
Is that what this is?
Like, he can't move forward
what you
with his life
Then.
before dealing with his past. It always must haunt him.
All right, General. Let's send you in properly prepared this time. First, Valhalla requires you to perform the ritual of selection.
Okay.
General, the gate will only accept you if you complete the ritual of selection.
Oh, okay, we skipped that part. One second, I'm going to turn on some fans. Alright, I preferred Valor during my playthrough. So we'll go with that. And can I choose my old shield? Yes, I can. Like, even though it does build charge, I do like having the ability to guard yellow attacks.
Good. Now, let my sisters speak to you of Valhalla's rules and its values.
Alright.
What do you know of this place?
Valhalla seeks to foster wholeness and balance within those who enter. To fully master yourself, you can't rely on only your most familiar tactics.
Because the...
tactics appropriate to the situation.
Of course. But varying your approach will demonstrate to Valhalla the full mastery of your abilities. And Valhalla will reward such demonstrations. Be sure to come back and see me as you progress.
And really nothing requires more mastery of different tactics than a roguelike, because you never know what bonuses you're going to be getting along the way. Oh, does it basically say, look, because I've already picked that runic attack, I don't have to pick it up again? Alright. Temporary upgrades can be purchased at the Table of Endeavor in sanctuaries and other locations using fleeting echoes. Alright. What do you have to say about Valhalla?
What have you to say?
The challenge of Valhalla is not merely about overcoming obstacles.
Is that exactly what I've
It's
said?
about the way
What have you to say?
how you demonstrate mastery of your own powers. We can guide you down a path, but
Valhalla will be the judge of your progress. Return to me when you've met a goal, and we will observe the effects.
Defeat an encounter in the lower realms with a different shield equipped, with different rage equipped.
Step up to the gate when you're ready.
I am
to
ready.
proceed. Air, Gunnar, with me.
Now that I'm technically going into Valhalla properly.
Now you can enter Valhalla by this gate, without suffering the penalty of breaching.
I was gonna say, the health loss was because I went into Valhalla incorrectly. I was wondering about that, as you could tell from earlier in this video.
Any cursed feeling this time?
All is well.
Thank you, shield maidens. All right, let's try this whole thing again.
So now if I look at goals, I promise defeat an encounter. Okay. Take that. Here we go, yep. So now I've done Stone Shield, Valor. A lot of checklists.
New attempt, new choices to make.
The first weapon glyph chosen influences the future glyphs offered this attempt. Choose wisely. Let's see. While wielding the blade, stun grabbing enemy grants a gift of strength. Drastically increases the power of Dropner's whale skill. What is that? Drastically increases. Actually, I'm kind of curious. And that will remove it off of the checklist, so there's that, at least. That is pretty drastic.
What is at odds between you and Sigrun? Did you anger her?
I wouldn't say she's angry with me. Irritated, perhaps. Disappointed, certainly. But you needn't worry yourself, brother. I won't let it distract from whatever it is we're doing here.
All right. Mountain Splitter. Ooh, this one we've used before. We've actually used both of these before. Let's grab Mountain Splitter so that we have a light runic attack as well as a heavy one. Wait, we don't have any heavy runic attacks. We've started a new run.
So, this is no piece of Asgard at all. Just something spun from your memory of it. Fascinating.
Also, so far,
Brother, I must admit, Freya's idea does make quite a bit of sense to me. What better god of war could the realms ask for than the general who won Ragnarok, and won it trying to save lives? With you on board, our whole peacekeeping council could really do some good.
This
all right.
position, this title, I have held it before. You know what happened. She knows what happened.
Well, also, he was used by
Why
Zeus,
should
who...
you used to be matter more than who you are now? Can't you see how far you've come?
However far I have come, I have done it running from that life, that title, that throne.
Aye.
Okay, so she wants him to be the replacement god of war for Tyr. And Tyr is not particularly interested. He wants to do yoga, which, that's fine. He can do him. He's been in prison for who knows how long. All right. Nope.
Behind you, brother!
Nope. That's the button. There we go.
Look out!
Do I really have to look out? Yeah, that was unnecessary at that point. Okay, it's a lot easier when I don't have to worry about my health constantly decreasing. Let's see, Artillery of the Ancients, which is what I used in the main game. Sure, why not? In theory, I don't exactly know how deep this rabbit hole is going to go. But we will want to unlock everything. Maybe. I don't know. But I almost forgot. It seems like even though this poses as a roguelike, it does not seem like it's very procedural. Everything is very pre-scripted stages. Like, you're essentially given a very specific sequence of environments and levels and enemies to defeat. But because you're powered down and your upgrades are more random than not, like that's where it creates a roguelike challenge. But I guess it's closer to a roguelite.
I suppose this is about how you remember Jotunheim, eh?
I do agree with you about Freya's counsel. It is a noble idea. We should succeed on her merits.
How's that, brother?
Freya is known to the realms and native to them, respected by all, an experienced leader.
Experienced enough to know that a shared power is best for the people.
That she would share power proves she is worthy to wield it.
Even so, why make her wield it alone? Without Odin, the realms have a chance to forge a new peace. When conflicts do arise and can't be talked through, a god of war ensures those conflicts have rules and enforces them. They need might and judgment and credibility across the realms. Who else would she pick, brother? Seems there's a way at hand to bargain with Valhalla directly.
Glyphs purchased at a Tablet of Endeavor will be lost at the end of the attempt. Acquired rune glyphs can be upgraded for this attempt. Press square to retain your progress in Valhalla, and exit to the main menu. Let's see, immediately restores a moderate amount of Kratos' health. I don't know. Let's hold off for now. Until we get a better idea of this place. And go into this door here. No, get back here. All right. Ah. Yep, that's fine. There's health directly in front of us. Oh, a perk glyph. I was wondering what the hell symbol that was. Holding L1 for several seconds will trigger a high stun explosion on the next successful block or double tap attack. Holding L2 for several seconds grants a buff increasing all ranged damage for a short period of time. So how do I know I'm fortified or not? Okay, I don't have to hold it for that long, which is good.
And this must be how you remember Svartalfheim.
His memory of Svartalheim is near perfect
Not refuse to aid you
in regards to the
I have
imagery.
and will do my part to fight for peace, regardless of title, regardless of whether I sit in authority.
You know as well as I do there's power in words, oaths. The people need to know you're committed to them and to yourself. That you'll be there for them, and I know that you will. I understand you've got misgivings, man, but you've put your past behind you. We all see it.
You do not know everything that I am.
That you were. You've told me of your past, and yes, much of it was horrible. But you've proven over and over again that you're not that man anymore.
And that's the thing, like, he wants to avoid war. He can do more. Like, I guess there's the now this leads to the idea of the nuclear advantage. Do you avoid war by carrying such superior weaponry? Like, is Kratos' presence on the council enough to convince people not to fight? I guess that's still better than what they had before, which is, like, Odin they feared because he actually would do something. Sometimes he just did things because he's just not a very good person. Alright, who wants to fight around these parts? Is it you? Ooh. Ooh. I was not expecting a hold for that. Okay, let's get rid of you. And I think there's somebody flinging stuff up there.
Watch your left.
And let's go after you. Alright, now we can go after you with the multiple health bars. Alright. And then this should give me another glyph? Nope, mastery seals. What do I do with mastery seals? Because it seems as though the fleeting currency is used to buy your temporary upgrades. Maybe the mastery seals are more connected with the Valkyrie at the beginning of the run. So you acquire mastery seals in order to make yourself stronger with each run, which is one of those things that, like, makes Hades more interesting for me than Rogue Legacy, is because with Hades, I guess Rogue Legacy is the wrong comparison. What was the... I forget the name of the other roguelike that got really popular. But I feel as though the upgrades in Hades, like, felt more accumulative. It felt like you were getting more powerful with each run. Whereas this other game, which I cannot remember the name of, but I want to say is still played to this day, it felt like you had to go through more loops in order to actually make yourself more powerful from the start. Like, you weren't really accumulating power as much. Rogue Legacy is probably a good example of that, too. Touch the ascending sand.
No way to pry it open.
There. That is the path we seek. A way up and forward. Valhalla's inner reaches. I can
Oh.
feel it.
Yeah, I'm back in the beginning here.
If there's an upside to this Valhalla madness, at least it's good to see you in action again. You're already more your cheery self than I've seen in moons. Without Atreus or a fight in front of you, I wonder after your well-being.
Combat can be clarifying.
He's just been sitting at home, watching the latest Kvasir poem. Like, when can I just punch things? Oh, hello.
What is this?
You recognize your old seat, don't you? Kratos. I have not forgotten the debt I owe you.
Do you really think he understands the stakes? This still feels reckless.
Oh,
They are now.
That's odd. We're back outside, but we didn't, you know.
Sometimes you reach as far as you're ready to go. Valhalla's decision or yours? Does this mean you're done in there?
No. I will discover who invited me. I believe I am close.
You're sure it's worth dying for?
Oh, I think we're fairly accustomed to dying at this point.
Don't be glib, Mimir. Valhalla restores you after honorable death in combat, but beyond that, it makes its own rules. And if you don't play by them... Kratos, the threat of death in there is real.
That is good to know.
If by good, you mean wildly disconcerting.
I do wish you luck. Truly.
all right. We've ascended the tutorial phase, I suppose.
To adapt is to lean into the alchemy of turning adversity into advantage.
Let's see. Do these tasks, return here for rewards. Fair enough.
Visit the labor marker to accept new labors and redeem completed ones for rewards. The marker offers tasks that are repeatable and cycle at random, so make sure you visit often. Break 50 pots. Okay. Ah, here we go. Discover and unlock various armor and weapon attachments. Customize Kratos' appearance. This is cosmetic only and does not have any effect on gameplay. I guess we've got a few different choices. I'm good, actually.
Keep your eyes on the horizon, General.
Tablet of Reflection. What shall we
Better
reflect
yourself
upon?
if and when you can,
Ah, here we go.
see?
Upgrades here are permanent. And this is where your mastery point seals are spent. Yep. In order to upgrade yourself between runs. Maximum of 9. All right.
A durable improvement.
I feel like those are like health, strength, defense, vitality. Those are probably going to be the most important stats to boost first. Yep, sure, why not? Alright, this time we will go in with Fury. We didn't even use our Fury last time. Actually, let's try Wrath. Consumes a chunk of Spartan Rage and charge down an enemy with your current weapon, dealing a large amount of damage with additional weapon effects. I don't think I've used Wrath much in the main game. And then let's use... select a Shimmering Shield, grants additional rewards. So which one is shimmering? It is in fact Wrath. Wrath that is shimmering. Oop, I do like the increased health and rage. Take that! This should knock out Rage Mastery 1 pretty quickly. The Hoplite Lunge and Phalanx Breaker. Apply more stun. I like that. Drastically increase the power. Let's go with Fearless Sprinter. That's, those are tactics I tend to use more often. Like this, I use all the time. Is the 40 Master Seals, or... Okay, I need to find some pots. There are no pots in this area. Let's see, Artillery of the Ancients we haven't done yet. Yep, sure, why not? Let's do that. And then once again, we are in this section. So now that this is our second time through here. Oh yeah.
Valhalla's becoming more open to you, perhaps. So much to see in the distance there. You can see how all the little realm spaces connect to the higher plane. And those statues are certainly imposing.
I recognize them. They are judges of the underworld, from my homeland.
Ah, well, you sound thrilled to see them again.
Souls they deemed righteous were granted entrance to the Elysian fields. Those deemed wicked were cast into Tartarus.
Ah yes, where the souls of the damned were tortured. Why has your mind manifested them here, I wonder?
I am aware of those things that they were talking about from my time playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Ugh. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see if there are chests for more Master Seals. I feel like that's going to be my focus on success in this roguelite. Is the acquisition of Master Seals, power up the character. But we can also see where these labors are going, what kind of benefit you get for completing the labors, completing those goals. So I could go directly up. Or I can go through the doorway. I'm gonna go through the doorway. I'm not entirely sure. Like, if I go through the sand tunnel up, is that just not prepared for me to go up yet? Because it is not fully complete. Oh, hello. Take that.
Watch out!
Take that. Oh yeah, I've lost my shield spear explosion ability because this is a new run. That's fine. Is this a glyph? Runic attack glyph. Let's see. Launching an enemy. No, this is a perk glyph. Launching an enemy has a high luck chance to increase Kratos' strength and stagger resistance for duration. Holding L1 for several seconds will trigger a high stun explosion in the next. Oh yeah, I picked it up in the last run and I just never really used it. Yeah, let's try this out actually. Because I do use the double L1 with this shield.
Ah, Midgard in memoriam. Ah, I'm starting to see there's no fixed order to the realms we'll visit here. Brother, whose voice was that we heard when Valhalla sent us back from the throne?
You heard it also.
Aye. Said he owes you a debt, was it? Someone who might lend us a hand, perhaps?
Unlikely. He was a god of Greece, and we did not part on good terms.
And by that you mean... yes.
And that's the question, like, how many of those Greek gods still exist? Like, Athena shows up in the previous game. And that's how Kratos reacquires his Blades of Chaos. But she only kind of returns as a statue. You know, you lose your fleeting echoes once you're done with the run. So there's nothing to lose by upgrading a skill. Oh, hold on. Almost forgot about the pots. Alright, so there's a chest here, which is more Master Seals. Like, I'm pretty sure we should be able to... upgrade a couple stats at this point. What does this do? Defeating Valhalla's Chosen will unlock the Ascending Sand.
This is locked until we meet Valhalla's demands.
Okay. No. Damn it. Any other pots that I left behind? I don't think so. Okay, we will carry on. Hello.
Behind you!
Yep, that's okay. There we go. I had to remind myself how the rage mechanism worked. Do those count as pots? Oh, this is definitely a pot. Take that, environment! Okay, what did I get out of this? I still don't know what... Okay. The two snakes looking at each other is a weapon glyph. Drastically increase the power of Gale Force skills. Detonating has a moderate luck chance to increase strength and stagger resistance. I never used it. Let's try it out.
Brother, that throne we saw, did you recognize it? Was it familiar?
It was mine. The throne I took from Ares. It is a throne of monsters.
Ah, the anxiety of power made manifest. A symbol you're no doubt meant to consider.
It is a symbol I reject.
That might not quite close the book on matters. A symbol can't be slain, destroyed, or ignored. The best measure is often to reclaim it, redefine it. Remind us it's not the throne, but the god who sits in it.
Yeah. Fill up some rage. I used it, healing myself the last... Let's fill up some more rage. We can spend it. Oh, nope, we can't. It's sold out. The store is closed on rage. Okay, on to the next conflict. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Rocket on the left!
It definitely does a lot of stun damage.
Incoming! Above you!
Get rid of you. Oh. Ah, damn. Forgot what side you were on. Oh, hello. Fantastic. Don't know what you are yet. So we're going to describe you as the diamond? A diamond is a runic glyph. The two snakes facing each other is a weapon glyph. Let's see, mountain splitter. Have we done that yet? Yes. I don't think we've done Whisper of the World yet.
fights in a row now.
Oh, hello.
Valhalla's demands are escalating.
Ah. Ah. I thought I was far enough away.
Another nightmare to the left.
All right.
On your right.
Get rid of you. Oh, actually, hold on. And some of that. Ah, you are Valhalla's chosen. Ah.
Right side.
Alright, get a little bit of health back from that. There we go.
That'll do it, brother.
Fantastic. Spirit Seal, a third type of currency. 4 diamonds is a stats glyph. Do we want a runic attack or stats? Ah, and I can use this to... Eesh. Okay, let's grab that so that we can complete out that mastery task.
Now then, the path should be unlocked. Let's make our way up.
Yep. To level 2. It would be odd for the game to be like, nope, we're sending you back to the beginning again. Oh, hello. Ah. Also, I just realized I probably should have bought a health or ranged a health or rage replenishment from the tablet before going on to the next section. But that worked out.
I chose that enemy to face me. I sense there are more challengers like it to find. That is how we...
Do I choose one or the other, or do I get both? Immediately restores a fair amount of rage. Or Blessing of Fortune. I'm going to go with Blessing of Fortune. Oh, I get both. And then the Omega symbol is more mastery sealed. Nice. And we're back to the throne room again.
Congratulations, old friend. You really are going places in Valhalla.
Where's Mimir?
Is that really all you have to say to me? After all this time,
I haven't played any that. I haven't finished God of War 3, but I want to say you do chop off his head.
Hello, Helios. Where is Mimir?
How should I know? Why don't we go look for him?
All right. Be right back. All right, we have the severed head of Helios attached to our hip. What kind of advice will he dispense? Oh, the Helheim's sanctuary. I should see if, like, those barrels count as
So,
pots.
what's new with you, Kratos? Murdered any good pantheons lately? Devastated any populations with the cataclysmic consequences of your actions? Turned on any once trusted allies? You simply must bring me up to speed on your latest saga of blood-soaked vengeance.
I am that no longer.
You don't mean to say you've gone soft?
Okay, so we are, no. We have 32 out of 50.
Never believed.
Still 32 out of 50. Barrels don't count.
Spartan. No, there's no fooling me, Kratos. You know what they say. You can't hide in the shadows from a
Oh, you
sun
can only buy it once. Interesting.
That's what they should say.
Oh. Alright, but I still will want to destroy all barrels or pots, because that gives me fleeting echoes. Fleeting echoes mean that I can upgrade my weapon. And it's easier to destroy pots with the axe. That's the main reason I've been switching back and forth between the axe and the spear, is because the spear doesn't do very good on, like, wider amounts of objects that are below Kratos' waistline in height.
Say, the decor is looking a little more familiar, isn't it? A mighty chain. Auspicious sign. You've always had such luck with chains. This is all gonna work out just great for you. I can feel it.
Ironically, that also means that this is going to make the game less familiar to me, because I've never actually finished any of God of War's 1 through 3. The only previous God of War games I've finished are God of War 2018 and God of War Ascension. Which, it feels almost sacrilegious to be like, oh, which of the original games that did I actually finish was that one? Like, the prequel.
Oh, there it is. Home sweet home.
Will we have to defeat more of Valhalla's... Oh, hold on. More of Valhalla's worthy in order to progress. I see that the art style in the pots are a little different. More Greek in their inspiration. Okay, what happens if I touch this?
Now this room must really take you back. Wasn't this the kind of sacrifice? Where you let an Athenian soldier burn to a crisp, just so you could get past the room? Oh, those madcap early days. How you must miss them.
Yeah, how many just random citizens died just so that Kratos can move onward in the level?
What are you doing, Kratos? You mean to sacrifice me? Again?
Oh, hold on. I never used that attack, like, in the entirety of the main game.
Oh, good. You're making eye contact as you push me towards my demise. What a special little personal touch. Really lets me know where I stand. Especially after such a long and agonized deliberation over what to do. Oh, how reluctant you'll tell people you were to sacrifice me to the flames.
Although one of the things that made me that I like more about John Wick 1 over its sequels is like there's a scene where John is like stabbing somebody and just stabbing somebody like right in the throat, and he's staring like into that guy's eyes as he's doing it, and that feels more personal, angry of a kill than just so much of what happens in the sequels, which it's just like, oh, you shot that guy, and there's another dozen guys replacing them.
Slithering idiot. But you do remember I'm a sun god, right?
Yeah.
You think I'm afraid of a little fire? Don't threaten me with a good time, Kratos. Maybe I'll be infused with power and achieve my final form. Maybe I'll explode and take you with me. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see.
So I did play enough of God of War 3 to chop off Helios' head, because you have to use him as a light source. Oh, hello. All right. I was not expecting a new weapon for Valhalla. Legacy is now available at the Spartan Rage pedestal on the shore.
You know, I could give you a hint, but I just feel like you wouldn't appreciate it. Time for another push. Let's go.
Though here's the question, like, how much of this is an illusion and how much of this is...
Get me out of this cage. It's not funny anymore. I can't believe you mean to roast me on a whim, on a presumption.
Like,
that
how much of this is
Valhalla
actual
wants
Helios versus,
Have you
like,
ever considered
Kratos thinking it's
these
Helios?
Are just random thoughts that pop into your head, no more likely to be true than the next? Hmm? Maybe consider that. Quickly. You're really just going to incinerate me and see what happens? I swear you haven't changed one solitary...
Brother?
Yep, there we go.
What am I doing in here?
Over here. Over here.
What's that?
No! No!
Get me out of here! Brother! What is this? Help me!
I'm trying!
Brother! Please! Please!
Do not panic!
Oh,
We will simply return to the gate.
I don't think so! I think you've broken how Valhalla works! Oh! I think this is it, brother!
Shield Maiden.
Out of here! Sigrun! Love! You're burning! I'm not supposed to be here! Oh, Kari! Naito!
I'm pretty sure we weren't supposed to be there either.
Mimir! Oh no! You poor thing, look at you. You shouldn't have done that.
Oh, heal, dummy. You and Kratos would not. But you're safe now.
Sigrun, I'm sorry. I've been so foolish.
Later, love. I need a moment.
We are forever in your debt.
As I will be forever in yours.
Okay, well, there's still 2 more Shield Maidens.
My lady! Stop.
Yeah, we've earned a trophy.
I'm not sure about that, boss. It's nothing air can't heal.
This could take some time.
More mastery tasks. Oh, geez. Defeat your opponent in the proving grounds with each Spartan rage.
Go on, Kratos.
Let's take a look at what it expects out of me to get all 10 trophies. Finish Valhalla, probably. Reclaim. So those seem like all story things. Visit all 9 realms eventually. Though that seems to be random a bit. Participate in a fight at the Forum Arena. Acquire more than 15,000 fleeting echoes in a single attempt. Does seem like a lot. Find all 3 boat captain keys. I can equip a cosmetic armor.
Get back in there and do what you need to do.
Well, that was altogether bloody terrifying. One moment I'm in a forest, the next I'm in
Am
a
I
peaceful
looking for more
fire.
challenge?
You
The
chose
answer is
to be
technically
Helios.
no. I'm fine.
Back again. It was
But I would gain
unpredictable.
I'll
experience.
say.
Or
I'm truly not sure if we've gone too far. Or if we've come too far to stop.
We are not stopping. I must face this.
I know, brother.
There we go. Grip of the 9 realms. Okay. We've gotten a trophy for changing our appearance.
We did more things and more things to do. Check.
Returning whirlwind used. I can probably do that. L1 plus R1 while bare-handed. That would require a lot of axe throwing.
Aha! Another of those spots for bargaining with Valhalla. Give the playing field just a little tilt, eh?
The most valuable resource in Valhalla, used for the most powerful upgrades of the Shore Tablet, retained on death. Enter with 100 fleeting echoes. Broaden chances of obtaining mastery seals from breakable pots. Alright. Not bad. I think I'm going to upgrade my stats first. Oh my gosh. I do like the idea of starting with a resurrection stone. But I have yet to die. I do like this one. Let's maybe increase stat. Yeah, we haven't increased strength that much. All right. This definitely also seems like it wants you to go through these sections over and over again. Like, the entire setup of the roguelite is to make you do it repeatedly.
A memory of your past made manifest.
Ah.
A dangerous memory.
Do you lose rage by using it? Restores a small amount of rage by pairing attacks with L1 and killing enemies. Alright. Sure, why not? I'll go for the increased mastery seals. And this time I think I'll focus on using the... Oh yeah, I was going to focus on using the axe. Two snakes looking at each other. That was weapon glyph? Yes. I'm reminded I still have never seen the movie Conan the Barbarian, but I have seen the musical. Luck chance to grant a rage burst on any blade skill, drastically increase stun damage of Spear's Gale Force. I don't think I picked that one. Oh, 2 chests. Ah, damn you. Do we have to choose? What is this one? Perk glyph. Runic attack. Oh, I get both. Fantastic. I think I've already gotten that one. I think I've gotten both. Yeah. So I will choose Mountain Splitter. Oh, is this Vanaheim?
Memory of Vanaheim now. Brother, I beg you not to remember the exploding plants.
You just reminded me of the exploding plants.
You remember being elsewhere when Helios took your place.
Aye. Yes, I didn't mention that while we were plummeting, but yes. I was in a forest, much like that of my youth. Back on my old body, too. It was a bit dreamlike, to be honest.
Do you wish to return there?
I can't say I don't. I'm concerned, but I'm more than curious. Next time memories are fair game in here
There
as
we
well.
go.
Don't suppose they'll just stick to the pleasant ones, will they?
Unlikely.
And informed choices. So what do the symbols mean? It just told me I could look it up. Choose doors that lead to different rewards.
Behind you! Look out!
Ah,
Right flank!
very rude of you. As you can see, I'm trying to do this labor. It is very laborious,
My front!
and we're done with that. I don't remember L2 plus R1 in combat. Oh wait, hold on. I know what that is. Spear drill, yep. Anybody else? Okay, let's get rid of all these. Okay, and then what is use blade skills while evading forward? Excellent. And what was the last one? Scorched Earth. Use blade skills Scorched Earth R2 during Flame Whiplash. What is Flame Whiplash? Which one of you are Flame Whiplash? There we go. There we go. Okay. Yep. Take that. And then eventually I'll be able to play this like a normal player once I've completed out these tasks. Like that. And a little bit more. And another. Fantastic. What is this? Oh, just fleeting echoes. That is the circle, the orb is fleeting echoes. Huh. I didn't need it. Cost 40 health. 40 rage. Damn it, I shouldn't have picked up that rage first. I'll pick it up though.
Something's lost, but something's gained here.
Eh. Back to Svartalheim. And we can spend some money, because we got a lot of it. But nothing I want to spend it on. Okay, we got the two snakes facing each other. We have 2 weapon glyph rooms. I think I would like this a little bit more if I didn't have to, or if I didn't feel like I should run around looking for mastery seal chests. And break pots for fleeting echoes. I wonder how you're supposed to open up all these locks, though. Okay, so there's no more chests that are freely available to us. Let us carry on to one of the 2 weapon glyph rooms.
On your right! Poison from above!
Take this. No. Take this. Excellent. Nope, now you're behind me. I think. There's somebody else around and I cannot see them. Maybe they're above me.
Watch your left!
There we go. Alright, where is the chest? Actually, I'm gonna be right back. Alright. We have returned to the fray. What bonus are we going to get from this perk glyph? It is the two dragons facing away from each other. Runic attacks do increase damage against status-afflicted enemies. Moderate luck chance to stagger and inflict stun damage to nearby enemies when damage is taken. Alright. Like a get-out-of-jail-free card, so to speak. If somebody hits me, I'll get a little bit of leeway.
Why don't we talk about that image of you in the shrine we keep seeing? If Valhalla keeps pulling it out of your head, it must have some significance to you. Could it be that the idea of being loved and respected is a fair mite better than the alternative? Now hear me out. And it's not as though I'm the smartest man alive or anything. But don't you think joining Freya's council could put you in a position to walk that path? To earn that path?
That would be a poor reason to accept. Ambition is poison.
But there's a big difference between thinking that you should earn your place versus thinking that you should have the place. Like, I'm pretty sure Kratos should realize he could be a god of war. But his fear is the danger. Like, okay, I haven't been through that door glyph. I have been through a weapon glyph door. Okay, so let's go through this one. As the door chosen. Aha! Your Bifrost skills were not fast enough. Excellent. I feel like it's a... I don't know. For some reason, I feel more willing to experiment with the different combat approaches. Despite the fact that this is a roguelike, so the ability to actually regain health, regain stamina in case I made mistakes, is not going to be very easy to acquire. Last second dodges now charge the Permafrost Immolation and Maelstrom skill gauges. Alright. Okay, that's probably a boss type. No flips, just runics. Oh, activate runic attacks in battle. Yeah, you have to activate a lot of Spartan Rage. But I'm sure that happened eventually. Is there one for the doors? Yes. Ah, Valhalla's chosen. Okay, done. Get rid of you. Take that. Nope, that Bifrost will not touch me. I was gonna say, where is Take that! And have a little bit of that! And even more of that!
Brilliant kill.
What is spirit seals for? Is that, so there were two, tablets, one to upgrade my health and stuff, and the other one to put chests and such. I didn't really look to see if that used a different currency. I'll have to do so the next time back on the beach. Alright, but we can take the sandy torrent upward.
To move up to the next area now.
Oh, hello. I do have a shield, in fact. How did you know? Oh yeah, I also have runic attack. You know, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I'm not very good at parrying.
Quite a new power Valhalla's come to play.
Alright.
That sword isn't something full of terrible memories, I hope.
What do you think?
Also, it does not use rage that quickly. Yeah, I'm sure, why not? Relics in Valhalla have extremely short cooldowns but limited charges. Huh. Interesting. But I can refill the charges.
Oh, I see now. They must keep the primordial realms up here on the top shelf. Getting back to that image of you on the shrine. I'll grant you ambition can be a poisonous motive, but your ambitions are only to help people, not for your own glory, right? Make the world a better, safer place. I think maybe that image of you is symbolic of your desire to walk the righteous path. Valhalla's little signpost.
You're sure accepting Freya's offer is the right thing for me? Or for the realms?
I think we're here to make sure about that, one way or the other. Even a short-term advantage could pay off.
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's refill our health and rage. Increase my spear damage. I think that's a permanent item? I could be horribly wrong. And I just wasted my money, but that's fine.
Behind you! Incoming!
Nope, nope. Take that. Ooh, that was good. Off to the pits with you. Also a fight in between fights. All right. Take that.
Good hit, brother.
You going somewhere? Burned up, ashy figures. All right, on to the chain
By those
again.
statues now. Judges, did you say? Perhaps the higher planes of Valhalla correspond to the deepest reaches of your memory.
Which is interesting because in order to create this free content, they essentially had to make a lot of new assets. Like, a lot of DLC tends to save,
Hello, me again.
If I must carry you, make yourself useful. Say what you see in battle.
Aye, aye, asshole.
All right, what's in this chest?
Decisions.
Oh, I don't have the fleeting echoes. That's a lot of fleeting echoes, which I do not have. All right, so there are chests that are going to be available for fleeting echoes. But alas, my echoes were especially fleeting.
They locked you out. Guess we better poke around the old neighborhood. See what sorts of a...
Enemy difficulty will increase as each level of the timer elapses. The timer will halt upon returning to the ascending sound.
acquaintances are looking to reconnect.
Interesting. Possibly troubling. Hello.
A moderate challenge. More challenge, more loot. Left flank.
Yeah, thank you.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? The one that needed getting's been gotten. Aren't you sweet?
I'll go with this one. Damn it. Which door did I walk in from? Oh. I can just open it. Excellent. Increases the damage, at least. Yeah, sure, why not? We don't have time. The time that we have is running out. Okay, that's backwards. There we go. Another one of Valhalla's chosen. Aha! Your jump was not as fast as my jump.
Don't worry, Kratos. None of these foes are real, though they do feel real. Isn't that funny? Thought you'd want to know.
Well, thank you. That definitely helped.
Behind you, incoming.
It is kind of interesting to have like a more malevolent, insidious approach to his assisting Kratos. Here we go. Another.
This one looks easy. Easy is what you're all about.
It is, actually. How did you know?
Those warriors.
Take that!
I do believe that's all of them. The way up should be clear.
Okay, yeah, sure. Reduce damage while using my basic attacks. I use my basic attacks all the time. And now I should be able to unlock whatever this thing is. I forget what the hilt. Or does that just give me relics? Yes, that's just relics. Gold perk glyph. Yeah, let's go for the gold perk glyph. Yeah, sure, why not? If I have a status affliction, now I can double tap the shield button
Heading back to the cage
to remove
are we?
it.
I guess Valhalla is giving you a second chance.
So am I once again going to throw him into the cage?
Well, now it's a party. Incoming dive!
Dive, dive, dive. Oh. Do they have like linked stun bars?
What are you planning to do this time, Kratos? Wait, no, don't tell me. The suspense is honestly the only thing keeping me awake back here.
Anybody else? Yes.
Here's a thought for you. Maybe it only counts as a sacrifice if you give up someone you value. I think we all know it's not.
Oh, hello, a troll. Nope, it's a Cyclops.
Never guess their weak spot.
It's their sphincter. Greek foes can siphon Spartan rage. Strike the tethered enemy with the appropriate weapon before rage is lost.
Sever the link already. Wrong weapon, man.
Aha! Now punch. Take that. Right to the face. Another one to the kisser.
Don't let him climb us. coming.
Thank you. Okay, now this should just finish him off.
Here we are. Let's see what brilliant move you've thought of.
I'd imagine the sacrifice would be himself. Like, instead of sacrificing his enemy, he needs to sacrifice himself.
Surely you're not supposed to.
And that's why
I'd like to see this.
Valhalla fell apart.
Brother?
You chose wisely. Oh, Tyr.
Tyr.
The invitation was yours.
Oh,
I would have signed it, but it was important you come here for your own reasons.
Then you're not an illusion.
Here in the flesh, old friend.
What do you want?
I know what you're wrestling with, Spartan. I understand it better than you realize. The shame. The doubt. The question I could find no answer for until I came here. Lifetimes ago. Stepped through that door.
What is in there?
I'm not here to spoil that for you. Only to help you prepare.
Why?
Because I can. Because for us, fighting occupies the body, while our minds work out the rest. Because you're not ready. Yet.
Show me.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Why exactly are you attacking us?
Consider it a kind of trial-like combat for me. When Kratos can get the better of me, we'll know his mind has done the work.
Ah, damn it.
An attack of a living. I may have overreached with that one. Be ready.
Okay, let's grab this health. Aha!
A man at war with himself places a deficit upon his focus. He is impatient, emotional, easily
Ah,
surprised. A man at one with himself has a clearer mind, sharper instincts. That man is ready to win. That man is ready to progress.
excuse me. Tyr. Ah. Ah, gain some extra stun from the relic, which is nice. No, no attack for you. Very rude. Aha! None of that.
Well done, Kratos. I yield.
Good then.
Perhaps you are ready now.
Am I?
Honestly, nobody can truly say that but you.
I am not ready.
Yet. But we will get you there.
Alas, a few more runs. The new Eternal Labor unlocked. The Cycle. The Labor awards divine triumph and resets each time you defeat Tyr. The Cycle can be found in goals under Labor. So Tyr is the end goal. I think I've more or less... Maybe I've more or less gotten to the end of the actual content of Valhalla. But not to the story.
Fresh rewards with a side of new opportunities.
Use environmental objects. I've always had a tough time with that. Alright, let's go see if this uses different currency on the right tablet. From the Tablet of
No shame in
Influence.
making things a wee bit easier if you can.
Yes, that uses Spirit Seal, which is a different currency. And that's how you unlock those barriers. Hmm. And then what can I do here? I haven't filled up my glyphs, so that's not that important. I'm not yet at the point that I really need to worry about spending money on appearances. We can get a starting resurrection stone. Maximum health increase. Might as well upgrade all these stats. What can I spend my influence tokens on? I want something that I can use more frequently. A small amount of increase to fleet echoes from defeating enemies. This sounds nice because I like the idea of gaining more mastery seals. And sure, have I found any rare pots glowing purple aura? I don't think so. I'm not going to do anything else. Am I? Yes. Okay. I think this is also where I'm going to stop for the night. Next time we will give this another go.
We're all impressed by your progress, General. We've never seen anyone engage Valhalla quite the way you have.
Yeah, alright. So for now, got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.